Hello friends, Adam here with FED. I saw a thread on Serenus Forest, the forums over there, that talked about is more like a positivity thread, the things we like about Fire Emblem rather than the things we hate, the like unpopular opinion threads that are so popular on Reddit or on other Fire Emblem forums. So I wanted to kind of follow that same positivity idea and just talk about why we love the series, right? The goal of this video is for you to share in the comments why you love Fire Emblem, why you play Fire Emblem, and then we might go over those comments on another day, just for fun, just to showcase to you guys why you love the series, maybe if you have any cool stories about it, or why you got started, what the series means to you, stuff like that. And even if I know a lot of people that are here on the channel have only played Three Houses or it was their first game, and that's great too. I want to hear your stories too, even if you may not have as much experience as some of the other people who will be talking in the comments. So please leave those thoughts as well. But for myself, I'll share a quick story. Many of you have already heard it, especially if you have been around for a while on the channel. Fire Emblem means a lot to me. It is what really it did a lot for me as a kid, honestly. And by as a kid, I mean like. So in a previous video, I said as a kid, and they're like, how old are you? And I was like, okay, so I'm only, like, when I was like a teenager is when Fire Emblem really hit me good, you know? It's when I started playing a lot of Fire Emblem. So I played Blazing Blade close to its release with a friend. Like, we played the first, like, 10 chapters or so, and I was like, this is cool. But then I kind of forgot about it, and then a different friend showed me Fire Emblem Path of Radiance, and I was like, oh, I kind of remember this Fire Emblem thing, and Path of Radiance is cool, Ike is cool, you know. This was before Ike was in Smash, by the way, so I actually got to be excited about that announcement, if you know what I mean. So I borrowed that from a friend, Path of Radiance, played it a lot, loved it, got Radiant Dawn like the day or two after it released, and played the crap out of that, and ever since then I've played every game in the series, you know. It's just, I don't know what it is about the gameplay. It's so unique. There's not a single game out there that gives you the same experience that Fire Emblem does. There's some that come close. There's some that even try, I feel, to emulate it. But there's no game out there, aside from maybe like Tearing Saga, which is made by the same guy who made Fire Emblem, that captures the same, I don't know, the same uniqueness. Every game has such a unique cast of characters that depending on the game, all have really unique personalities and quirks, and the combat is so simple yet so engaging and deep. That's one thing I dislike about a lot of other RPGs, like, you know, like your Final Fantasies and other things. Numbers will be so high, 7,000 HP and 500 million whatever MP, and your attack stat is 321. Just like things that are so high and kind of ridiculous. To really like fathom what they actually mean. You just know that, oh, my character leveled up, therefore they're stronger. And for the average casual player, the only thing you really need to look at is the level. But for Fire Emblem, with random level ups, every character having different base stats, and the fact that stats are relatively low when compared to other RPGs, that makes it so deep and engaging, because it is possible to sit down and say, okay, Byleth has 21 attack speed, the enemy has 15 attack speed, okay, so Byleth doubles that enemy, and that enemy has this much defense, I have this much attack, and you can figure it all out. You can really predict how the battle's going to go before it even happens. And there's even other strategy games where I don't feel like you get to see that as much. Like Final Fantasy Tactics, as much as I love that game, it isn't as forthcoming with information as Fire Emblem is. It's harder to really predict what's going to happen. Maybe I'm just not as good at that game as I am at Fire Emblem, but it's harder to predict what's going to happen in like Final Fantasy Tactics and other strategy games than it is to like be able to predict outcomes in Fire Emblem. And me personally, I really like that. And at the time, math was like my favorite subject and everything, so I actually enjoyed doing all the simple mental math while playing Fire Emblem. It felt like a really engaging experience for my mind. It honestly made me feel smart, so that was cool. But yeah, Fire Emblem, so unique, man. Nothing like it. It's such a powerful experience for me, and it's given me a lot of really cool memories. And now's your turn. I want to hear what you love about Fire Emblem. What is what about it really drives you to keep playing, or why do you consider yourself a part of this fandom, and all sorts of different stuff. Whatever, just share your personal experiences. And I do want to highlight you guys in a video in the future, maybe in a few days, just to, as a community, to make this a community thing. Talk about our positivity, the things we love about the series. But yeah, that'll do it from me. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. And yeah, bye guys.